Hey everyone, let's dive into an intriguing topic today. What goes through a woman's mind when you stop chasing her? If you've ever found yourself in this situation, wondering what she's thinking or feeling, you're not alone. And trust me, it's more layered than you might assume. Before we break it all down, let me set the stage. We'll explore the emotional dynamics from her perspective and discuss how your actions might shift the balance. If you enjoy content like this, be sure to like and subscribe. It really helps. So, let's start with the idea of chasing. When you're pursuing someone relentlessly, there's a delicate line between showing genuine interest and overstepping. A woman often experiences a mix of emotions during this phase, sometimes validation, sometimes confusion, and yes, even discomfort. But what happens when you stop chasing altogether? 1. Relief. When she's just not that into you, embrace the freedom to move on. Let's face it, there are moments in life when the chase doesn't go the way we hope. You've put yourself out there, made the effort, and yet, her interest just doesn't match yours. It's a tough pill to swallow, but stepping back in such situations is often the healthiest and most liberating choice. From her perspective, your persistence might have been overwhelming, especially if her feelings were never aligned with yours. When you finally stop pursuing her, she may feel a sense of relief, not because she wants to hurt you, but because she doesn't want to lead you on or give you false hope. Often, her silence speaks volumes. It's her way of saying, without words, that the connection you feel isn't mutual. And here's the thing. You deserve someone who is genuinely excited to be with you. Chasing someone who isn't emotionally invested is like running a race with no finish line. It's exhausting and ultimately unfulfilling. By recognizing the signs early and stepping away, you save yourself time, energy, and emotional stress. In fact, letting go opens the door to endless possibilities. Think about it. When you're no longer fixated on someone who doesn't reciprocate, you free yourself to meet people who truly value you and are excited to be part of your life. But how do you move on? Start by reframing the situation. This isn't a failure. It's an opportunity to grow. Look at what you've learned, whether it's about your own desires, boundaries, or the kind of connection you want in a relationship. Use this experience as a stepping stone toward finding someone who matches your energy and passion. And remember, everyone has their own pace. Just because someone isn't into you doesn't mean there's anything wrong with you. Love and attraction are complex, and sometimes things simply don't click. That's okay. What matters is how you choose to handle it. Imagine this scenario. Instead of feeling rejected, you shift your focus to yourself. You work on your goals, spend time with friends, and rediscover hobbies that bring you joy. You become the best version of yourself, not for someone else, but for you. Ironically, this confidence and self-assuredness often make you even more attractive. So, the next time you find yourself in a situation where the feelings aren't mutual, take a step back and reflect. You're not losing out. You're clearing the path for something better. And who knows, when you least expect it, the right person, someone who appreciates every bit of who you are, might just come into your life. This isn't the end of the story. It's the beginning of a new chapter, one where you're in control, prioritizing your happiness and opening yourself up to relationships that truly matter. Keep your head high, stay positive, and trust that the best is yet to come. 2. Curiosity. When your absence makes her think, the power of stepping back. Sometimes, taking a step back isn't just a way to protect your own emotional well-being. It can also be a powerful move that shifts the dynamic entirely. When you decide to withdraw your consistent attention, you're not only giving yourself space, but also creating an intriguing sense of mystery that can spark her curiosity. If she was unsure about her feelings from the beginning, your absence might be exactly what she needs to gain clarity. Think about it. When someone is always there, their presence can easily be taken for granted. But the moment you step away, the space you leave behind can feel noticeable, even unexpected. It's in that silence that questions arise. Why did he stop reaching out? Was I too dismissive? Am I starting to miss him? These thoughts may start to linger in her mind, especially if she had grown used to your attention. Suddenly, the dynamic shifts, and she's left wondering about you. This curiosity can often manifest in small, Subtle ways. You might notice her liking your social media posts more often, replying to your stories, or even sending a casual, "Hey, how have you been?" message. While these gestures may seem small, they could signify that she's starting to reflect on her feelings and reassess her perception of you. But why does this happen? It's human nature. People are naturally drawn to what they can't fully understand or predict. When you step back, you become less predictable, and this unpredictability can make her more intrigued. By prioritizing your own well-being and removing yourself from the chase, you allow her to see you in a new light, someone with boundaries, self-respect, and confidence. That said, it's essential to handle this dynamic with care. Your goal isn't to play games or manipulate her emotions, but to give both of you the space needed to figure out what you truly want. Stepping back allows her to process her feelings without pressure while giving you the opportunity to focus on your own growth and happiness. So, how do you know if her curiosity is genuine? Pay attention to her actions, not just her words. Casual interactions, like liking your posts or reacting to your stories, might be a starting point. But true interest will show through consistent efforts to reconnect and meaningful conversations. If she begins to actively invest in rebuilding the connection, it's a sign she's not just curious, but genuinely interested. In the meantime, use this period of space as an opportunity to invest in yourself. Pursue your passions, spend time with friends, and rediscover the things that bring you joy. The more you focus on becoming the best version of yourself, the more magnetic your energy becomes. Remember, confidence and self-assurance are incredibly attractive qualities. And here's the beauty of stepping back. It allows you to see things more clearly as well. Her response, or lack thereof, can reveal a lot about her feelings and intentions. If she truly values you, her actions will show it. If not, you've saved yourself from pursuing something that may never have worked out in the first place. Ultimately, this isn't just about creating curiosity. It's about reclaiming your power and understanding your worth. You're showing her, and yourself, that you're not someone who waits endlessly for validation. You're someone who values mutual respect, effort, and emotional connection. 3. Mixed signals. Is she interested or just enjoying the attention? How to tell the difference. Relationships and dating can be confusing, especially when you're dealing with mixed signals. One of the most challenging situations is trying to figure out whether she's genuinely interested in you, or if she's simply enjoying the attention you give her. It's a fine line, but understanding the difference can save you from emotional frustration and help you focus your energy on the right person. Let's dive deeper into this common scenario. Some women, whether consciously or not, thrive on attention. This isn't inherently bad. It's human nature to enjoy feeling noticed and valued. However, problems arise when this need for validation leads to inconsistent or misleading behavior. For example, when you stop chasing, she might reach out, but not necessarily because she's developed feelings for you. Instead, she may miss the sense of validation your attention provided. Here's where things get tricky. These mixed signals can make you question everything. Why is she suddenly messaging me after ignoring my text for days? Does she genuinely care? Or is she just bored? Am I wasting my time? Or is there potential here? If you've ever asked yourself these questions, you're not alone. Many people have experienced this emotional roller coaster, and it can feel exhausting. So how do you navigate these confusing waters without losing yourself in the process? Step 1. Observe her actions, not just her words. When someone is genuinely interested, their actions tend to match their words. They'll show consistent effort to spend time with you, engage in meaningful conversations, and prioritize you in their life. On the other hand, if her interest seems to waver or only appears when you're pulling away, it's a sign she might just be enjoying the attention. For instance, if she texts you after a long period of silence but doesn't follow up with plans to meet or get to know you better, it could mean she's not as invested as you are. People who are truly interested don't just want attention, they want connection. Step 2. Look for consistency. Consistency is key. Genuine interest doesn't come and go based on convenience. Pay attention to patterns in her behavior. Does she only reach out when she notices you're pulling back? Are her responses to you engaging? Or do they feel superficial? Does she initiate meaningful conversations? Or is she only reacting to what you say? Consistency isn't just about frequent communication. It's about showing up with intention. Someone who values you will demonstrate steady interest, not fleeting moments of attention when they feel like it. Step 3. Avoid jumping to conclusions. When faced with mixed signals, it's easy to make assumptions. You might think, she messaged me, so she must like me, or she's distant today, so she's not interested. But relationships aren't always black and white. Sometimes, people send mixed signals because they're unsure of their own feelings. Instead of overanalyzing every interaction, take a step back. Focus on how her behavior aligns with her words over time. A single action, like a sudden message or a random compliment, doesn't necessarily indicate deeper interest. Step 4. Match her effort. One of the best ways to avoid being taken for granted is to match her level of effort. If she's putting in minimal energy, don't overcompensate by chasing harder. Instead, take things slow and mirror her level of interest. This approach does two things. It protects your emotional well-being by ensuring you're not investing more than you're receiving. It allows her to show whether she's genuinely interested or just enjoying the attention. If she's truly interested, she'll notice your balanced approach and likely step up her efforts to match yours. If not, it's a clear signal to move on and invest your energy elsewhere. Step 5. Focus on yourself. When you're faced with uncertainty, the best thing you can do is prioritize yourself. Invest in your own happiness, pursue your passions, and build a life that fulfills you, whether or not she's a part of it. By focusing on self-improvement and personal growth, you not only boost your confidence, but also make yourself more attractive to others. Confidence and self-assurance are magnetic qualities that naturally draw the right people into your life. Remember, mixed signals are not your responsibility. If someone is sending mixed signals, it's not your job to decode their feelings. Healthy relationships are built on mutual respect, communication, and clarity, not confusion. You deserve someone who values you enough to be straightforward about their intentions. Closing thought. Dealing with mixed signals can be frustrating, but it's also an opportunity to learn and grow. By observing her actions, looking for consistency, and prioritizing your own well-being, you can navigate these situations with confidence. 4. Genuine interest. How to recognize it and respond the right way. In the world of relationships, understanding someone's true feelings can sometimes feel like decoding a mystery. But when someone is genuinely interested in you, their actions speak louder than words. Genuine interest isn't about grand gestures or fleeting moments of attention. It's about consistency, effort, and a sincere desire to build a connection. Let's dive deeper into how to recognize these signs and respond in a way that fosters mutual respect and growth. How to spot genuine interest. When someone truly values you and the connection you share, it becomes evident in their actions. Here are some key signs that indicate genuine interest. She initiates conversations. If she's genuinely interested, you won't always have to be the one reaching out. She'll make the effort to start conversations. Whether it's a simple, "How was your day?" or sending you a funny meme that reminded her of you. This initiative shows that she's thinking about you and values staying connected. She shows curiosity about your life. A woman who cares will ask thoughtful questions about your day, your interests, and your goals. She'll want to learn more about what makes you tick, your hobbies, dreams, and even your quirks. This curiosity goes beyond surface-level small talk. It's about truly understanding who you are as a person. She makes time for you. We all lead busy lives. But when someone genuinely values you, they'll prioritize spending time with you, whether it's meeting in person, scheduling a video call, or simply making an effort to text back promptly. Consistently making time for someone is one of the clearest indicators of genuine interest. She remembers the details. Have you ever casually mentioned something you love, like your favorite coffee order or a childhood memory, only for her to bring it up later? Remembering the small details about your life shows she's not just listening. She's paying attention and genuinely cares about what you say. Her actions match her words. When someone is genuinely interested, they don't just say nice things. They back it up with consistent effort. If she says she wants to see you more often, she'll take steps to make it happen. If she promises to support you, she'll follow through. This alignment between words and actions is a hallmark of authenticity. She includes you in her future plans. When someone truly sees you as a meaningful part of their life, they'll naturally include you in their future plans. This doesn't necessarily mean grand declarations, but even subtle hints, like inviting you to a family gathering or discussing an event she wants you to attend together, show that she envisions you being there for the long term. How to respond to genuine interest. Once you've recognized that someone is genuinely interested in you, the way you respond can shape the dynamic of your relationship. Here are some tips to ensure you build a meaningful connection. Match her energy. Relationships are a two-way street, and mutual effort is key. If she's making an effort to connect with you, reciprocate by showing the same level of interest. This doesn't mean overinvesting or trying too hard, just meet her halfway. For example, if she initiates a conversation, take the time to respond thoughtfully and keep the dialogue going. Be present and engaged. When someone is genuinely interested in you, they deserve your full attention. Whether you're having a face-to-face conversation or texting, be present and engaged. Show her that you value her time and effort by actively listening, asking follow-up questions, and sharing your own thoughts and experiences. Show appreciation. Acknowledge and appreciate her efforts. A simple, "Thank you for always checking in on me," or "I really enjoy spending time with you," can go a long way in strengthening your connection. Genuine interest thrives when both parties feel valued and respected. Set healthy boundaries. While it's important to match her energy, it's equally vital to maintain healthy boundaries. Don't lose sight of your own needs and priorities. A strong relationship is built on mutual respect, where both individuals have space to grow and thrive independently. Communicate openly. If you're also genuinely interested, don't be afraid to express your feelings. Open and honest communication lays the foundation for trust and understanding. Let her know how much you appreciate her efforts and share your hopes for the relationship. Take things slow. While it's exciting to discover genuine interest, it's essential not to rush the process. Building a meaningful connection takes time. Allow the relationship to develop naturally and enjoy getting to know each other on a deeper level. Why mutual effort matters. A relationship built on genuine interest is a partnership where both individuals invest in each other's happiness and growth. It's not about one person chasing the other or constantly proving their worth. It's about two people working together to create something meaningful. When you recognize genuine interest, it's a gift that shouldn't be taken for granted. By responding with care, respect, and effort, you create the conditions for a healthy and fulfilling relationship. Key takeaways: finding balance in relationships and regaining self-respect. In the journey of building meaningful connections, one of the most common pitfalls is overanalyzing every little move, every word, or every pause in communication. But here's the truth: relationships are not a chess game, and trying to decode every gesture can lead to unnecessary stress and confusion. Instead, sometimes the best thing you can do for yourself and for the relationship is to take a step back, not to test her, not to manipulate the situation, but to focus on regaining your self-respect and clarity. The biggest mistake: overanalyzing everything. When you constantly try to read between the lines, you end up creating stories in your mind that may not even exist. Did she delay responding because she's uninterested? Or is she genuinely busy? Did she mean something more when she liked your post? Overthinking these things not only exhausts you emotionally, but also shifts your focus away from what truly matters, the bigger picture. Stepping back allows you to gain perspective. It's a way of resetting the dynamic, giving both of you space to evaluate your feelings and priorities. And more importantly, it's a reminder that a healthy relationship doesn't require constant pursuit or endless guesswork. The importance of balance, meeting each other halfway. A truly fulfilling relationship is one where both people meet in the middle. It's not about one person doing all the work, making all the sacrifices, or chasing endlessly while the other stands still. Here are some key points to keep in mind. Effort should be mutual. If you find yourself always initiating conversations, planning meetups, or checking in while she rarely reciprocates, it's a sign of imbalance. A healthy relationship thrives when both people put in effort to nurture the connection. Watch her actions. Does she match your energy? Does she show genuine interest? Actions speak louder than words. Words are easy to say, but actions reveal true intentions. Pay attention to how she behaves, not just what she says. Is she consistent in her efforts? Does she follow through on her promises? Actions will always give you a clearer picture than words ever can. Respect yourself enough to walk away. Sometimes, no matter how much you care for someone, their energy remains indifferent. And that's okay. It's not a reflection of your worth. Walking away isn't a sign of giving up. It's a sign of valuing yourself enough to seek a relationship where you're genuinely appreciated. How to find that balance? Finding balance in a relationship isn't about playing games or creating unnecessary distance. It's about fostering a dynamic that prioritizes mutual respect and understanding. Here's how you can do it. Set boundaries. Know your limits and communicate them clearly. Boundaries are essential for creating a healthy space where both people feel respected. For example, if you feel like you're always chasing, it's okay to step back and let her take the lead for a while. Be patient, but observant. Give her time and space to show her true feelings. If she values you, she'll step up. However, don't ignore red flags or settle for breadcrumbs. Pay attention to whether her efforts align with her words. Prioritize your own happiness. Your happiness shouldn't depend solely on someone else's actions. Focus on activities, hobbies, and friendships that bring you joy and fulfillment. When you're happy and confident in yourself, you naturally attract healthier relationships. Communicate honestly. If you're unsure about where you stand with her, have an open and honest conversation. Share your feelings and give her the opportunity to express hers. Clear communication is often the key to resolving misunderstandings and finding clarity. Why this isn't about playing games? It's important to remember that stepping back or finding balance isn't about manipulating emotions or testing someone's feelings. Relationships built on mind games rarely last because they lack authenticity. Instead, this is about creating a dynamic where both people feel respected, valued, and understood. When you focus on your self-worth and approach relationships with honesty and clarity, you naturally create a healthier foundation. You're not chasing or overanalyzing. You're simply allowing things to unfold naturally. Final thoughts. You deserve someone who values you. At the end of the day, relationships are about connection, not control. If she reciprocates your efforts and shows genuine interest, it's worth exploring further. But if her energy remains indifferent, it's okay to let go and move on. Life is too short to invest your time and emotions in someone who doesn't see your value. Remember, finding balance in a relationship starts with respecting yourself and setting the tone for mutual effort. You deserve someone who values you just as much as you value them. A partnership where both people lift each other up, meet halfway, and create something meaningful together. Call to action. What do you think is the most important quality in a healthy relationship? Have you ever experienced a situation where you had to step back and reevaluate? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more insightful content on building meaningful connections. Stay true to yourself, and I wish you all the happiness with the one you love.